May the Lord give you peace, dear brothers and sisters, and welcome to Daily Bible Wisdom, Daily Dose for your daily life. Today, I will read to you from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 17, verses 26 to 30. Just as it was in the days of Noah, so too it will be in the days of the Son of Man. They were eating and drinking and marrying and being given in marriage, until the day of Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed all of them. Likewise, just as it was in the days of Lot, they were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But on the day that the Lord left Sodom, it rained fire and sulfur from heaven and destroyed all of them. It will be like that on the day that the Son of Man is revealed. Today, the Gospel reminds us that the coming of the Son of Man will be of a sudden. It cannot be predicted. There will be no signs. We have to be prepared for His coming, for He will come at any time. As we hear from the Gospel, there will be two women grinding meal together. One will be taken and the other left. Today, Jesus warns us that the time for decision making can catch us unawares, and that it cannot be postponed indefinitely. As it is something urgent, we must take our life seriously. There are so many challenges, difficulties, temptations, and distractions in our daily life. But as Christians, we must be aware and remain focused, and not to be carried away and be distracted. We need to amend our way of life, forgiving one another, loving one another, and help one another. We need to strengthen our faith, and most importantly, we need to focus our attention on our relationship with God and with one another, rather than on the things of the earth. Because Jesus said, "Whoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it, and whoever shall lose it shall preserve it." As we read in the Gospel, they were eating and drinking and marrying and being given in marriage, until the day Noah entered the ark, and the flood came and destroyed all of them. Today also Jesus reminds us that we are distracted with so many things, that we are unable to concentrate on what is really important, that is our Christian and spiritual life. We pay more attention only to what gives pleasure to the body, to eating, drinking, and making merry, but we give less importance to the spirit. The body will perish, but your spirit, which is the real you, lives on forever. As St. Paul says in the letter to the Romans, chapter 8, verse 13. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the misdeeds of the body, you will live. And in chapter 8, verse 10, he says, if Christ be in you, though the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness. Therefore, my dear brothers and sisters, to be ready when the Son of Man comes, let us prepare ourselves by remaining focused on our Christian faith, our Christian way of life, and our spiritual life, giving more importance to the Spirit than to the pleasures of the body. Don't be like the Lord's wife, who turned into a pillar of salt because she was distracted by the riches of her property. Let us not be distracted by the material things and the worldly pleasure which lead us to sin and death. Let us remain focused on Jesus, who will lead us to life eternal.